Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Janet. Welcome to my channel where I hope to inspire you to create a home and a life you love. Well, as promised, today I'm going to share with you my summertime thrift haul. So on this table behind me is everything that I've thrifted this entire summer. There is a lot of copper here, and I'm also going to share a few things that I got on the most recent thrifting expedition with my mom. So let's just dive into it. I'm going to show you everything I got. I thought I would share with you first the things that I got on the most recent thrifting expedition, where I was a little bit disappointed because I really did not find that much stuff. The shelves were just really empty and there was a lot of junk and there were tons of people thrifting. So I don't know if we just got there too late in the day, if we're just a little bit off season, or what is going on. But let me know if you've been finding things or if you've just been finding junk. So I'm going to show you the few things I did get. I did find some copper. So in my first stop, which was a Goodwill, I found these cute little baby escargot pans. And the little one here was $1.99, and this one, which is a little bit bigger, was $2.99. I don't know if these were just decorative initially, but I'm just going to use them as decor. I also found this little baby frying pan for $1.99, and it is not tinned on the inside, so it may have been a decor. But I'm gonna see if I can get it tinned inside because it is like the perfect size for me to make a fried egg for myself. So when my final kid is away at college and I'm alone, I can make the lone fried egg. I also got this little baby ladle for $1.99. And this little container, which I thought would be really cute to put a candle in. You could also put salt in it because it does have like a little hole for spoon. I think it was probably originally for jelly. This was also $1.99. And all of these items were also 15% off because it was senior discount day at Goodwill. And this was the other thing that I got also at the same stop. These are little measuring cups, and I think the lady just charged me $2.99, but I found out later there were prices on the ones inside. So there were 4 of them here. So I believe it's, a quarter, a half, 3/4, and 1 cup. Or no, maybe this one was, yeah. Anyway, so those measuring cups, I thought these were like super cute. And they come apart. I also got a lot of, I collect copper forms. So I found these 4 little ones. They are so small, they fit in the palm of your hand, but I thought these were like super cute little mini ones. And they were all 99 cents each. Here's 2 more. And then I got a couple other ones. This is probably my favorite one, the grapes. I have not found this one or ever seen this before. It was $1.99. This was not from the thrifting expedition. Everything I got that day, I just showed you. Oh, except for this. This I also got on the thrifting expedition, this cute little watering can. So the only things I found on the expedition with my mom was all this copper. So that was it. And then this I got a different day for $1.99. This one is real copper. You can tell by the inside and the fact that the copper has more of a pink tone on the outside, whereas these are newer pieces made in Korea. They still are silver on the inside and copper on the outside, but they're not solid copper. But I still think that these are super pretty and functional if you want to use them. And here's another one. So these all 3, I've not ever seen any of these 3 patterns before. So those 3 copper molds, and I think this one is just beautiful. I'm gonna hang this in my kitchen. And I have just found so much copper lately. I feel like I should just do a video like all about copper, how to source copper, plated copper versus solid copper, care for copper, cleaning for copper, the uses of copper, why it's beneficial to cook with copper. There's just so much I could talk about in regards to copper, but my collection has been coming along really nicely. I refuse to buy brand new copper. It's just so ridiculously expensive when you can usually thrift and find great copper pieces. This little copper piece, I already had one, so I decided to get a second one. A lot of these things I am going to be selling on eBay. This is a potpourri pot, so it has little holes on the top. A lot of people don't know what these are for, but it is to make potpourri. That's why it has the holes in the top. And this was $3.99. And the value of these, I usually see these between 20 and 30 on eBay, Etsy, the various websites online. Then I found some really nice copper pitchers. So this one, I think this will look great with a floral in it. This was $4.99 and it's solid, it's very heavy. This one is more of a hammered copper look with the gold handle, brass. And this was also $3.99. And I just love this little coffee pot. It just reminds me of my grandma. She would always percolate her coffee, and I think that's so cute. And that is also $4.99. This I was really excited to find all of the pieces together. Of course, they were not assembled like this in Goodwill, but this is a double boiler, and I have found the inserts, but not the pot before. So I actually have two other inserts, but this all comes apart, and the lid was even there, but in a different shelf. It did not have the little handle on it, but when I was thrifting with my mom, I found this copper lid with the knob on the top. And I know what came with this was probably brass, like golden color, but I thought this wood one would look really nice, and it's better than nothing because it's vintage. So I'm gonna pop that on this lid. And then this is how the double boiler comes apart. So you've got this inner part, and then you have the pot. So the fact that I found all three pieces, the copper pot, the porcelain pot, and the lid, was pretty lucky. It's hard to find these lids. It's hard to find pots with lids. They always disappear on their way to the thrift stores. When people are boxing up stuff, it's really easy for a lid to fall off, so you can find the pot, but then you have no lid. All right, this was a really cool find. This is also solid copper, and this was $14.99, and you can find these depending on the exact style and quality and age for anywhere from $40 to $300. So I'm guessing this one's probably closer to the 80 range, maybe as low as 50, but I only paid $14.99, and I'm gonna hang it up and primarily use it as a decor piece. I'm not 100% sure if these were escargot pots. Some people also think that they are for boiling eggs, so I'm not an expert on this. It's very hard to find escargot here, but I think that's what it was for, because there's a larger circle here, which would sit on the burner on the stove, and then the escargot can go in the little circles within the tin. So let's show you the inside here, but I like eating escargot when I go out for French food, but I probably won't be cooking any at home. All right, moving on with the copper. This piece I found at my local Goodwill, and I only found this part of it, and I thought it was really kind of cute with the, looks like a court jester design on it. And I knew there was another piece that fit into it, but it wasn't there. And so I thought, well, this would be kind of cool to put a flower pot in. I just like the design. It was $3.99, but then another picker who we see each other there regularly at the Goodwill found this piece somewhere else. So it's copper on the outside and probably stainless on the inside, and this sits right inside. So that was kind of nice of him to bring it over to me, and that was a good find to have both pieces together. All right, then I found these, and I really debated whether I should buy them or not. Let's see, these were $3.99, and I thought that was a little bit pricey. These are copper scoops. They have a little hole in the top so they could be hung up, but I think they would look really cute like on somebody's homestead for their flour or einkorn or wheat or whatever, and they're just scoops. You could even use them to feed your animals, but I think these would be really cute in some sort of flour container or bucket, because they were probably a scoop for that type of thing, and they have a wooden handle. So I did get these. I thought they were really cute. They're just unique. I've never seen anything like this, so it's kind of fun. All right, well, I believe that is everything that I got that was copper. Well, I think I did get one other pot that's already hanging over here that I've been cooking with. And I also did find an all-clad pan that was in perfect condition. The lid was missing, but it looks brand new. So that was a good find. I also got this, and I think this looks really good, or would look good really near somebody's copper collection, because it's kind of a sepia print. And I thought this was just kind of a pretty image. And on the back, there is a description about the piece. So there's a little bit of history about it here. So you can learn about the artist and the portrait and, you know, exactly what this image and print is about. And this was $7.99. And don't forget, a lot of times I get the senior discount, which is another 15% off. All right, moving along. When I got back from the thrifting expedition, and I just did not find much. I was so disappointed. I had to go to my local Goodwill the next day just to see if I could find what was going on. Did they have stuff? Was it just all junky there too? And I did get lucky and I found a few things. So I found this vase. It's just a floral vase, nothing special, but I think this would look really great in my living room with a floral in it. And I already cleaned this up because it was just like filthy when I found it. So I was kind of excited about this urn style vase. And I also got this pitcher, which it was $2.99. Honestly, I don't remember how much this vase was. It was probably also $2.99. I was kind of excited to find this. It was $2.99. Of course, I don't have my glasses again, but it's made in England by Church. And I found one of these once before, and I actually gave it to my nephew and his, or actually I think I gave it to his fiance at her shower. But anyway, they met in church, so I thought it was kind of cute that it was made by Church and says Church on the bottom. And luckily I found another one. So I think this is a really great gift item because it can be vintage, it can be contemporary, it can be used for milk or any kind of liquid. You can put florals in it. You know, it's kind of farmhouse. It's just, it can kind of go with any decor style. So if you're more into like the old world design, like I like a lot of French stuff or English stuff, it goes with that. It goes with American farmhouse. So I just think you could do so much with this. That's why it was like a safe gift, because a lot of my vintage style is more old world and the younger people don't like it so much. They're not into the antiques or whatever. So I felt like this was kind of a safe gift. So I was kind of happy to find another one of these. And who knows who I'll be giving this one to. All right, I love vases and I love pitchers and I love using pitchers for vases. I found this and I thought it might be Italian. It was $2.99 and it's hand painted. And the more I looked at it and I Google lensed it and could not find it as an authentic Italian design, I'm thinking somebody might have just made this to look like an Italian design because it's hand painted and it's a little bit irregular, and I just thought it was like really cute. So I'm looking forward to putting a little floral in here at some point. Let me know if you guys think, what you think of this and if you would have bought this. The Italian ones are really valuable, and I think this one is just like a homemade piece, but I still think it's like super cute. All right. Oh, I forgot to show you one thing in the copper section. So I found these salt and pepper shakers. They were in really good shape and I was just gonna use them, and I did have them up here on my stove and was using them. And I think these would be cute at a cottage too. So I don't remember how much they were because I was using them and I took off the price tag. When I went away for a few days on a little summer getaway, I went into my favorite antique mall and I found these salt and pepper shakers. So I'm gonna replace those glass ones with these because I think these are much cuter. And these are gonna go up on my stove. These were originally $19, half off, so I ended up paying $8 for them. I don't think they were a huge deal because I did look them up on eBay and there is another set there for about $18, $19 as well. But I still like them. I'm gonna clean them and polish them up and they're super cute and they're just gonna go over here. And I'm gonna use those. All right, so I lied. That was my last copper piece. I think I got everything else on the table. All right, I really like thrifting books. So when you go to Goodwill, Most of the hardback books are $2.99. If you wait till a Wednesday, then you can get the additional discount. And one of the things I really like getting is old design books. So this is just an old Pottery Barn bedroom book, but because I do so much staging for real estate, everybody's bedroom is different, everybody's bedding is different. It just has so many fun pictures of beds that it kind of is inspirational. So I like looking at these older books as well. And this book is called Decoration USA, and it is kind of a mid-century style book, but it talks about the difference in design over the years, and really like post-World War II, how design changed in color, form, fashion. There was a dramatic change to interior design, especially with bathrooms and kitchens. So it's really fun looking at the pictures in these old design books. But there was, in the kitchen section, there were a couple really inspirational photos of copper collections. Seeing if I can quickly find it. I should have marked the page before I started recording, but maybe if I do a copper video, I'll show you these pictures and read a little bit about what they talked about in terms of copper, because it's not just a utilitarian thing, it's also art. So it's sort of like, you know, form and function. So when you hang it on the wall, it can be decor, but it's also because chefs would hang it on the wall so that it was readily available. They can just use it. You know, I leave my salt and pepper up here for when I'm cooking. All my copper pots are over here near the stove, so I can just grab them. I don't have to open a cabinet and get them. And so when things are both beautiful and have a function, they're great on display in the kitchen. And that really was a new thing that they talked about, is sort of like the chef and the artist, and how they incorporated beautiful things and useful things in the kitchen. So maybe I'll find that later and I'll show you guys that when I do a video on copper. All right, I also got this book set. It's the John Adams biography. I don't remember if I sent a photo of this to my son, because he's a big history buff. And he said, get it. It was, you know, it's not super valuable. These are readily available. So it was maybe worth $12, and I paid probably $2.99 as every other book at Goodwill. Let's see, when I was on my little vacation, not only did I find, what did I show you that I found? Oh, the salt and pepper shakers. I also found this little rug. It was $32. It's brand new, but I just thought it was a really nice little, you know, doormat size rug. It could go in a small bathroom, it could go inside or outside by a door, but I just thought it was super cute. Also, I found this toile bucket. It's been wallpapered toile. It was $4.99, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use that here or maybe in the cottage, because I have some of this pinkish red toile already for the cottage, and I think this would be really cute there. Also on my trip, I got these pruning shears. I have a lot of topiaries, and this is, and I use a really long trimmer, and this size, I can't find it anywhere. They don't make it anymore. And the spring, the quality of this and the metal spring is never gonna break. And so I think these are just like a perfect size to Edward Scissorhands, my boxwood, all my tropical topiaries and everything. So I got these just to make my pruning easier, and they were $2. Also, my son picked out this book. This was probably the most expensive thing we got. Caesar's Gallic War. It was $18. He's gonna read it, so we got this. And I also got one other thing for my son, Thrifting. This was, I believe, $2.99, and it is just like a little jewelry box. So you can put cufflinks or watches or whatever in there. And on the outside, there's sort of like a little horse, like the kind of horse like a knight would ride. So he liked that. I just bought some leather cleaner. I'm gonna clean this up so it looks really nice, but that was another thing that I found this summer. And as I said earlier, I love pictures, and I found this sort of pinkish peach colored picture, which I think would be cute at the cottage. Also cute for florals. So I found that. And then I found a bunch of Cottage stuff. So not only that picture, but you know, my cottage is gonna have a theme of rose cottage if I can ever find one. So I found this cute little container with roses on it, and it was $1.99. Also, this little dish with roses was $1.99. And this cute one-person teapot with roses, $2.99. And a little tray with roses for 99 cents. And a rose print. And this was $4.99, but I thought the frame was really nice. So those are things all for the cottage. And then I found, and I showed in a previous thrift haul, some little Easter style plates that I'm gonna use to decorate at Easter time with. And I found this rabbit. I'm not big on holiday decor, whether it's Christmas, Easter, whatever. I'm just not a big holiday decor person, but I thought for the Airbnb spaces, it would be nice to just put like a little touch of holiday at each of those times. So I found this bunny. I thought it was kind of cute. It's $1.99. And I thought with the little plates lined up on an open shelf behind it, this bunny just tucked in would be kind of cute, just to give a little bit of an Easter flair at Easter time. Okay, then it's very hot in here. I have to turn the air conditioner off when I'm shooting the videos, but I'm just getting hot. So, ironically, I thrifted this fan. Okay, moving right along. You may remember from another thrift haul video that I did, I found 3 of these little hurricane-shaped, I don't know if they're vases or what they were, and I thought somebody had hand-painted them, and they just remind me of The Sound of Music. But I found a 4th one. I just had to get it because it made me laugh. Like, I thought they were hand painted. Obviously they're not. They're mass produced to look painted or something, because how else did I find a 4th one in a completely different place, different time, different everything? But I wanted to do a table setting with them, maybe put candles in some of them, flowers in the others. So I think it would be just, you know, cute to have another one. So that was just kind of a funny find to me. All right, then I got this vintage scale for $4.99. I think they're worth about $40. Of course, the bowl was priced separately and in a different location, but I found it in the same store, and that is the bowl that goes with the scale. And when I told them they go together at the checkout, she did not charge me for the bowl, so it was $4.99 for both pieces. So I got lucky with that one. All right, I have this set up here as a little bar cart. I can't pick up the silver tray. I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's an oval shaped silver tray here. And then on it, I put a couple liquor bottles. So I love staging bar carts. I feel like everyone needs a bar cart. I don't even drink hard liquor, but you know, you can put some iced tea in there or whatever. It'll look like whiskey. Anyway, so it's kind of funny that I don't really drink any hard liquor, but I think bar carts are so fun, and it's fun to thrift all the items for them. My bar cart itself is also thrifted. But this was a Tiffany one, brand new. Let's see, I paid $6.90, as I break it, I paid $6.99 for this, and it is worth about $100. It's brand new, never been used. Some of the tips, I think I did break something. Shoot. I hear something clanking around. I think I did break it. Anyway, so much my thrift haul videos. Costing myself money here. I just lost $100. Okay, so this Tiffany one, it has a sticker still on it, so I know it's Tiffany, and it's sold at auction for $100, but some of the Tiffany ones, if you're lucky enough to find them, sell upwards of $1,000. So actually, I don't see anything broken. Maybe there was just a broken piece of glass in there. Anyway, so this was a Tiffany decanter that I found. And then I've been searching for decanter for my brother-in-law because he is a big whiskey drinker, and I keep whiskey stocked here for him. When he saw my decanter, he said that he wanted one. And so I was on the hunt to find a really nice decanter for him. And I found this one, lead crystal, made in Poland, also brand new, still has the sticker on it so that I could identify it and I know that it's new. And this one, I promise I won't break, so I can give it to my brother-in-law. All right. These are always a good find because you can find these at Home Goods for like between 20 and 30. So when I find them, I get them. I have a set that are being used as staging at my brother's place. And I usually put like cotton balls and Q-tips in them. This was $3.99. I think these are super cute in the bathroom. And you could also put little soaps in it or bath salts if you don't want to use it for your cotton balls and Q-tips. But I think these are like a really cute item to stage with. So if you find them thrifting for a few dollars, it's the deal. All right, I cannot lift these up from here very well, but I got these little figurines and I had a coupon or a birthday discount or something at Goodwill. So they were 50% off and they were originally $6.99. I just thought they were kind of cute, not for the full price, but they're intact, nothing is broken. They're really cute. I need to wash them, but I just thought that they were kind of cute. And yeah, so I found these little figurines. All right, that may be everything that I found. Oh no, these I found on 2 different days. I forget the value, but I did look them up. This one was $4.99, the big one. Ironically, the small one was $6.99. But I found them on 2 different days, but they're a matching set. So I just thought they were pretty. They're gold, 24 karat gold. They have roses on them, and I can't tell you the brand because, as usual, I forgot to put my glasses near me, but yeah, I can't read that. All right, getting old, my friends. So I think that's about it. And yeah, I'm forgetting one final thing. And then I'm gonna be able to turn my air conditioning on. This I thought was so cute. There were 2 in Goodwill. One was stained and had obviously been used. And this one was a second size that they probably didn't use because it didn't fit their table. Maybe they came together. I can't find these anywhere, but this is actually a Spode brand tablecloth. So cute. It was $3.99 plus 15% off. And I think I'm gonna do a tablescape with this. I have been picking up a lot of blue and white transferware. Not finding much Spode though, but this is so cute. And it's got the little, scenes, the little kind of toile-like scenes that transferware has on them on the corners. And then a really cute pattern and design throughout and all along the edges. So I thought this was like super cute. I think it's gonna look good on my terrace with the tablescape this summer. And that is about everything that I found. So it seemed like I wasn't finding a lot because of the thrifting expedition where I went all day to like 6 or 8 stores and came out so empty-handed. But now that I see everything spread out here on my table, I actually have found a lot this summer. I've primarily been going to Goodwill. I really have not hit any garage sales or estate sales. I've just had a really busy summer. So most of this stuff is from Goodwill, maybe a thing or 2 from Salvation Army, but this is everything that I've gotten this summer. So I guess I'm pretty pleased. And some of this I bought for myself, some for the cottage, a couple gifts, and I am gonna be putting things on eBay. I finally hired somebody to help me with all of the listings. So if there's anything that you want here, please leave a comment below and I will let you know when it's uploaded to eBay for sale. All right, that's it. All right, this is the all-clad that I found. These are, it's like brand new in perfect condition, just no lid. Actually, the tablecloth was the second to last item because I did find something else that I'm already using, and that is a crock that I found for $3.99, and it's already outside with some herbs planted in it. I'll show you a picture of that, but that wraps up everything that I've thrifted this summer. Thank you so much for joining me today and letting me share all my thrifted treasures with you. I'm really pleased at how much copper I've been finding lately. Let me know if you've been finding any copper, and if not, what cool things have you been after this summer? All right, well, until the next one, ciao for now.